Hello friends, I'm Chi. Yeah, greetings to you all, wherever you may be listening. Yes, today we'll be talking about family cohesion, which is the easiest way you can use to bring in that your wife, your husband, your children, father, mother, grandfather, brother, sister, grandfather, grandmothers, So this is it, family cohesion. Most of you only know about family reunion, but first of all, please subscribe to Chi Man and also like and share, follow Chi. All right, that's the only way you can show me love. The one banana thing is on. All right, thank you very much. One love to you all, guys. One love, and the girls, the babies. Okay, so family cohesion. Whether you are inviting that your friend, wife or husband, children to come and attend the marriage ceremony of you, or burial ceremony, or birthday, music occasion, any festive, carnival, music, football, whatever you want to invite, the reason why you want to invite them, right? To bring them. So first of all, where do you have to go to get this, invitation document, the letter? You have to go to CAF, okay? Go to your CAF. Maybe a good lawyer can help you, but go to CAF. They have been dealing with these issues for long for people. So go to CAF, tell them you want to invite, let's start with wife or husband, the spouse. So you go and tell them, I want to invite so and so. So long as you be the one hosting the person, because you have a house, you have residence, you are working. So in that document, you will see everything detailed there. With the help of a lawyer, the lawyer can guide you properly in case you don't understand how to fill the form, because it's just a form, right? The letter thing, the form. So you have to fill the form, write your name, address, where you live, where you work, how much you earn. You have to even print out your statement of account, put your copies of your CUD, booster paga, put in your residence certificate, lo stato di familia, copies of house contract, copies of your soggiorno ID card, codice fiscale, those things you have to put them in. Copies of your passport, the documents now you have to send when attaching the together with the invitation letter. So because you have to fill that invitation letter and these documents I mentioned, you have to also attach them when sending it to the person you intend to bring here, let's say your wife or husband, okay? So you have to attach all those documents. Copies of your work contract, copies of house contract, residence certificate, lo stato di familia certificate, all you, these ones, residence certificate and lo stato di familia, you get it in the anagrafe section of your comune, okay? Then also, if you can get idoneità di alloggio, housing suitability certificate, also from your comune stato civile section in that comune, they will give it to you as well. You just pay little, I think €16, little money like that. Your landlord will give you the structural effect, all those wiring, condition of the house, document things, which you will give to them. They will use it and manufacture the housing stability certificate for you. So let's assume now that you have filled the form. You have to also, in that form, you have to also write the passport number of the person you are bringing and who is the person to you, wife, husband, okay? Okay, I'm coming to the rest, okay? So now, that's it. You are hosting the person. The duration should be 3 months. I think for citizens, it should be 6 months. So you have to be calculative from when to when. That's why I said, with the help of a lawyer or the people in CAF, some of them are so nice. Their customer care section. They are so nice that they could help you, put you through on filling the form. Or if you have someone who is very intelligent and smart as well, the person can help you in that filling of that form. But a lawyer can help you more better. Okay? So, or a good people who work in CAF, I have to just repeat that, okay? For the records, okay? So that you don't make mistakes when filling that form. So now, please, when you are doing this invitation, please try to have a good amount of money in your account. Even if you can borrow and add it up, do it. At least something around 4,000 to 5,000 will make a good case for you. Yes, just keep that in your account. And if you can generate the Estrato Conto Ufficiale, the one that contains the real amount you have, your address and your name on it. Tell the postal people, your bank, that you want the statement of account that has your name on it and your address on it and the name of the bank on it. Estrato Conto Ufficiale. Okay, tell them like that. Mention that your name should be on it, your address, house address should be on it, and your this thing. And if you have not updated your house address because you relocated from here to here, here to here, you forgot to go to your bank or poster to update it, please go and update your house address in there so that when they are printing it out, it will come with your current house address. And if your ID card is still the one of your former residence having the old address, please go to your commune and also update it. Tell them you want to get a new ID card from this commune. They'll just do it for you within 7 days or 10 days or 3 weeks. It's out, okay? So please do that so that everything you'll be doing will be corresponding well, especially when they print out the statement of account for you. It will have the same address with where you live as well and the same in the ID card, okay? So at least have that amount in your account because they will verify if you still have money with you that will be able to take care of the person for the 3 months duration the person is coming to stay. I will tell you how the person will get documents when the person comes, okay, to Italy, okay, through family cohesion. That is by you getting the invitation letter or documents from CAF, okay, and filling it out by the help of them or a good lawyer or a good friend that understands things, man. All right, so now you send those documents home. These things I just mentioned, you send them home. This is your invitation letter because you have filled it, and the documents I mentioned earlier, you have arranged everything, you attach it, put in an envelope, and send back to the person you are inviting. Because in that document, invitation letter, you're going to state that you'll be the one to take care of the person that you are bringing. So if the person is your wife, indicate it. Your husband, indicate it. Okay, because you have a marriage certificate, right? You have a marriage certificate already. It's very important. So that your person, your spouse, the person you are intending to bring, must have translated, authenticated the marriage certificate in the Foreign Affairs Ministry back home, and then translated to Italian and also have legalized it, maybe through the help of an agent, you know, can help do these things as well. Legalize it in the Italian embassy. Okay? So please, remember when sending home as well, put the copies of your passport data page, front and back, and the data page section where has your name, age, address, phone number, you know those data page that have your photo side, okay? Put copies of them, okay? Yes, very important. And other documents I mentioned earlier. So now, what will be needed home will now be your wife or husband's marriage certificate. Most cases, birth certificates are not needed, but I don't know about your country, okay? So just for the record, or just in case, you can also attach the birth certificate, the one for national population census for people who are traveling abroad. Tell the local government like that. Tell them that's the type you want. National population census birth certificate for people who travel abroad. They will give you that particular type. You can also authenticate that one, translate to Italian, and also legalize it. Okay, very important. So just in case they ask you of it, then make sure you have your country's ID card, national identity card or number. Make sure you have it with you, and the yellow fever certificate, which you must have done at the health Ministry of Health in your country or general hospital in your country. They will generate that certificate with the code on it. And please make sure when the person is doing the passport or having the passport, make sure the name, which will be in the birth certificate or marriage certificate, should be the same way in the passport, international passport, I mean your country's international passport, so that everything will align together. Because when they see mixtures of name like this, like that, they might start doubting that this document belongs to the person you are bringing. So now, that is it. So the reason why you are bringing the person, maybe for holiday, for visit, everything will be stated there. But remember, the person is going to apply for tourist visa. So those agents home that is going to help the person process all these things is going to fill a form, which is the Schengen visa. Schengen, whatever, apply for that one. Okay, tourist. Yeah. So now, with it, they can travel any part of the European Union countries. Okay. So now the agent will do the itinerary, the flight itinerary, you know, the flight booking, dummy tickets, not a real one, but indicating that, hey, this airline, they want to book with for traveling, okay, traveling flight reservation certificate, okay. Then also the insurance have to be done, also by those agents. They help do all those things online. They pay for the insurance online, they get the certificate, flight reservation certificate, okay, they do those things. And the visa form, filling of the short stay visa form, tourist visa, Schengen, you know, they fill those forms. And then book appointment for submission for the person you are bringing. Then including, now the agent will be needing that invitation letter to copy some information from there, which will be putting in that invitation visa form that he is filling, the short stay visa form. So that's why the agent will require it as well. And other documents you brought along, like your ID card, codice fiscale, sojourner, copy of your sojourner, copy of your passport. You know, everything should be in copy, except the lo stato di familia residence certificate. Those ones will be original. House contract, photocopy. Work contract, photocopy. Your CUD booster pagas, original. If you can have original, after all, you can still go and print them out in CAF. Okay, so just put the originals, no problem. You can always go and print them out in CAF. Print it out. Just bring your marker de bolo, they will do it for you, 16 euro. So, okay, so this is family cohesion. So when that person comes in, then automatically you take the person to Questura, because it must be the first time into Europe, into Italy. Yes, that person is just coming for the first time, not has been here before, for the first time. So if that is the first time of the person that you are bringing, wife or husband, then you take the person to Questura and say you want to apply for family cohesion. You can also go to CAF or through a lawyer. They can put you through more better. But I know you have to present the person to Questura and tell Questura, this is my wife, this is my husband. I want the person to now stay with me here until family cohesion, the law that binds it. That's why I say a lawyer can help you better also on that. Or CAF. But a lawyer first before CAF, thinking of going to CAF. But if you can't, go to Questura first. So now they will check the passport, traveling history of that person. They will see that the person have never entered. They will give you an appointment for thumb print. Voila. The person thumb prints, and within 2-3 months, the sojourner is out. Motivo familiare, which the person can convert to lavoro or autonomo if the person has a self-employed job. Okay, so that is family cohesion. So simple. So it's all about you taking the step. So that money is important, the money you'll be having here in your bank, because they will check if you have good, substantial amount of money to take care of the person while the person is here with you. Because they don't want you to start disturbing socially, depending on government, welfare, you know. So are you capable? So people apply it and they get denied because they don't have good amount of money with them. So now, if the person you are bringing is a student or working back home, then it's also good. It means the person can also print out his or her statement of account, because sometimes they may ask for it. So if you have good money as well, you can put in the person's account. Maybe put the money in there, so that when the person is printing his or her statement of account, it will reflect that the person has at least something around 2,000 to 3,000 euros should be there, or 4K. It's also nice. So you see, if you must go through this process, make sure there's money in your account and in the account of the person you are bringing. So that when the person is preparing, the person can print out the statement of account, and also if that's depending on your country, how they do it, okay? So in your own country, maybe they might require statement of account of the person that you are bringing as your wife or husband. So that's why you must put good money in that person's account as well, so that they'll see that the person is not just a poor person who is coming to Europe to depend on government. Maybe the person is already having something doing as well, making money. But if the person is just a full-time housewife, no problem. It can be stated there, full-time housewife, no job, that you are the husband bringing in your wife. So, but if you are working, it means that you're earning salary, but let the person that is bringing you, or the person you are about to bring, put some good money there to boost the account, to make it look big, so that they'll believe that, man, the person is also rich back home. So now, the place where you are working, your employer can also write a letter stating that they are aware of your traveling, blah, blah, blah. They give you the go-ahead. You are going for a visit to your partner there. You know, they are going to write it with the letter heading, the logo and stamp of that company, signed by the manager or director, whichever one that's in charge. They will draft that letter. They will sign it, that they are aware of your traveling. You are their worker, blah, blah, blah. So if you are bringing that person who is working as well, tell the person about that, to tell the manager to write those kind of letter. But if the person is self-employed, no problem. The agent, that's why I keep telling you, the agent that will help you work out all these things can tell you what is obtainable in your own country. Tell you the documents you'll be needing in your own country. I don't know much about all your countries. That's why I said, meet those agents. They will tell you everything that you'll be needing, especially if someone here is inviting you based on family cohesion through invitation letter. They will tell you, get this ready, get that ready. You know, if you are working, your employment letter from the company that's giving you authority to travel for this holiday, and they are aware of it. You are their worker. This is how much you earn. and your statement of account that shows how much you are making there, and the total sum of the money, your past 6 month statement or 1 year, you can print it out. That will reflect the total amount you have. And also you that is bringing the person here, please try to put good amount in that person's account. Then remember I mentioned marriage certificate, birth certificate, national identity card, the yellow fever certificate, international passport of the person. Okay, those things are required. So that is it. Within 7 working days, when the person is here, then remember the person have to travel by transit. Transit, meaning not direct, but transit visa. That's what the person will be needing. So while the person is here waiting, the person can travel to any European Union country, please. But if you don't want trouble, tell the person don't go anywhere, stay here with me until the process is over. Within 7 working days, when the person arrives, take the person to Questora and then apply for the family cohesion. If you're that scared, go through a lawyer. Lawyer can guide you as well, or even go with you on that day. Okay? Or you go to CAF as well. But first, go by yourself. Second, by the lawyer. Third, CAF. These are the options I'm giving to you to consider as well. So that is it. Very simple, right? So now you are bringing this person for the reason for you are bringing in your brother or sister. Remember, father and mother is like the first option I made, the first thing I just explained. If you are bringing your father and your mother through family cohesion, it's almost similar. It's just that they have to present their marriage certificate. Even if one is late, the person can still present the marriage certificate. Photo proofs if they have, but there's no more. They don't usually do interview. No, they don't usually do. Or I don't know about your country, but if they do, like I said in my previous video, which you can go and check it out, you can discuss things about that. Tell your father or mother a lot about you, what you do, where you live, how old you are. They should know all those things if they really gave birth to you. When you travel, you have to inform them. Where you are working, you have to inform them. Okay, just in case they call them for interview, so that they will know what to say. And how much you normally send to them, they should also be aware of that. And if they have photos too to present that you are their child, they can also present it. But if your parents don't have marriage certificate, then they can go to the court and do an affidavit of it. Even if one of them is alive, they can go and do the affidavit with friends and witnesses of even the other part of the family, the late one. You can bring family and friends that will sign as well and say, yeah, this person is married to our person, but those are the person is late. But if both of them are living, then both of them can go and do it in court with the help of a lawyer in your country. Okay, so that is that. So with it, you can apply for family cohesion for them as well, because they have to translate, authenticate it, translate it to Italian, and legalize the marriage certificate. But if birth certificate is required as well, if they don't have it, they can do it in court. A lawyer can always help them out in that, or in the local government, because I don't know how your country operates. That's why I said if they have to do that, they should go through the lawyers in your country. They can help them source out all those documents legitimately. Don't go through some agents that will create fake things for you guys and complicate things. So with it, you send down the invitation and the agent helps them do the rest, which is the insurance, flight reservation certificate, the visa form, and the booking for submission. So now you are bringing in your brother, sister to witness a marriage ceremony. Yes, family cohesion. Some will say, what about if I want to bring my children through family cohesion? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You can bring your children in the first way I explained. Make sure their birth certificate is present. Authenticate it, legalize, translate it to Italian, legalize it. Agents can help as well. Birth certificate must be there. But if DNA test is required, that is minor, because it's your children, right? Then you bring them along. But if they are adopted children, indicate it in the invitation. That invitation letter indicated that they are your adopted children that you are inviting through family cohesion. When they still come, since they are adopted children or parents or wife or husband, when they come, take them to Questora and get them sojourner. Tell Questora you want to apply for family cohesion. They are here. Within 7 working days, take them to your commune as well and present them for registration so that they could get ID card. Then later you take them to ASLA for medical card, and also take them to Agencia de l'Entrate. But I said before, a good lawyer can guide you on everything. Immigration lawyer, please. Immigration lawyer. Okay? Immigration lawyer. They will tell you step by step the guides. All right. So now let's move on. You are bringing in your brother or sister to witness an event, marriage ceremony, like somebody who lost his wife, brought in the other wife he married back home after this one, and then that one attended. Or they brought in their brother or sister to come and witness a marriage ceremony. Maybe they want to get married. Or even bring in their mother or father to come and witness a marriage through invitation. But so long as this is their first time coming, like if they are your parents, wife, husband, or children, so long as it's their first time, you can get them sojourner. All right. So let me quickly say this one, please, before I move to brothers and sisters, aunties and uncles, okay? Please, if you bring in your wife or husband, like 3 times they have come to visit you onto just normal visitation, they have come in like 2, 3, 4 times. Even the 4th one or the 5th time they are coming to visit you, you can get them sojourner according to the law. So easy like that. You can get them sojourner. So long as they have been here 3, 4 times, then you can take them to Questura and get them sojourner. That's if they are your wife, husband, or children. If they visit 3, 4, 5 times, get them sojourner. 4 times, the 4th one, take them to Questura. Or the 5th one, take them to Questura and apply for sojourner for them. That's still family cohesion, but this one is like they have to come 2, 3, 4 times. That's another method. I just want to clarify that one as well. So that one you have to also do it through kind of invitation. The same document are required. So if the person you are bringing is a student, let's say your wife is schooling, your children are schooling, your husband is schooling, then you are bringing them, then they should get their authorization letter from the school. The agents will help them, tell them what is obtainable from their own country, what documents they will get from the school, authorization letter, and admission letter from that school that shows they are really schooling there, So that's why I said your agents can always guide them, the agents back home. Because, things could change. I could say something now, in the next 2, 3 years, it could change. They do update things. So I can't just say it's this and that, and tomorrow things have changed. Then the video will look somehow, So that's why I said an agent back home can always guide them properly, and a lawyer back home can always guide them to get them the normal documents they will need in the court in case they don't have it, like marriage certificate, birth certificate, or affidavits of documents for adoption of child, in case they are adopting and bringing here, which they have to state in the invitation as well that this is the adopted child, or stepson or stepdaughter. They want to invite through family cohesion, which is the easiest. So now, you bring in your brother or sister because you want them to come and witness your marriage. You want to get married, you bring them here to witness it through invitation. How do they get document when they come in? That's the question. You want them to stay to get documents, not to go back home. Well, what people do is very simple. When they come, if the conditions back home are terribly bad, their life is in danger, they are not safe, threats are on them, then they can seek asylum. They might choose not to go back again and seek asylum. Yeah, that's the only way you can get them documents. They seek asylum. Okay? So, have ordered this alternative when bringing your brothers and sisters, because you want them to get document, right? This is the other option. When they come, let's say you applied it through family reunion. Let's leave cohesion for now. Let's say you applied for family reunion for them. But so long as that person is your only sister or only brother who is left there, nobody to take care of him or her, and you are worried, you are here, the law says you can bring that person. You can bring in that your only sister who is suffering back home, maybe not even feeling fine, sick, have one ailment or the other, and nobody to help. That's the only person you have there back home, or brother. If you apply for family reunion, that person can stay. According to the law, the person can stay. So have that one as the other option. Okay? So you say, what about family cohesion? Since it's my only brother and only sister and things are terrible bad there, back home, their life is always in danger, the country is not even normal, you fear for their life all the time, and they're only brother and sister, then you can also bring them and, go through a lawyer and explain to the lawyer everything, that this is your only child, brother or sister. You want them to stay. Then the lawyer will tell you how to go about it as well. But I know that through family reunion, it's more easier because you will indicate that this is your brother. So when that brother comes, because you have indicated it and stated why you are bringing the person. So they will allow it as a law, so long as that is the only brother there or sister there, suffering and life is not good, nobody to take care of that person. It's allowed. You can bring the person in. Okay? So, but if they are not, you brought them for any ceremony, football match, you want them to come and watch, an event is going on, you want them to participate, festive, carnival, marriage, burial, you want them to come and attend, then no problem. Or visit. If you know that the condition back home is very terrible, life for them is dangerous, or they are not even feeling fine. If they are not feeling fine as well, they are sick, you can invite them. Then they can seek asylum based on those reasons. They can seek asylum, and then the rest is history. They tell their good story, their life story, everything. You know what's up. You know how it is like. They have to make a good case, write a good story, defend it in the commission. Then from there they could get document as well. So that's the options you have to consider. You will say, what if the person gets married? No problem. If the person finds who to marry, the person is already in the process of asylum, find who to marry, no problem. The person marries and get document, sharp. That's if the person that is marrying him or her is working already, have a good job with good income, good house, residence, everything. Then the person can marry him or her and then get document for them. So that's it. You should know about family cohesion or family reunion, which I said cohesion is more easier because just get the document, fill it up, all the necessary details there, put them in. But what if you don't have a house and you want to bring your husband or wife or brother or sister? Then in this case, you have to, you are bringing have to indicate that they are the one sponsoring themselves. That means you must have put a good sum of money in their account, or they have good sum of money in their account, like up to something around 4,000 to 5,000 euro will make a good case. So they must have good money in their account, and they must have a tie. There's something called a tie. What is that thing that will make them come back? Do they have a job? Do they have a business they are doing? So if they have a job, they are going to be presenting their tax certificate, their self-employed documents that shows that job belongs to them, and the account, statement of account. This statement of account has to be in the name of that company. That's self-employed job, that job that they have, that their own personal work. The statement of that means if they have a work now, a self-employed job, they own it. They have to go to their bank and create an account that has the name of their company that he owns or she owns, so that all the money in there will show that this is my company and this is the statement of account, this is the amount coming in. It's owned by my company and I am the owner, CEO, Chief Executive Officer, the owner. So if they have that kind of job, then they can get their tax certificate and also documents of that company that shows that it's registered, by the government. It's well registered. Tax certificate and the statement of account with huge amount of money in there. And like I stated, something around 4K, 5K will make a good case. Because you don't have a residence here, you don't have a house, okay? So this person is coming to see you. So you can send an invitation, but in the invitation, there's a place there, you will see it is stated that you can choose to be responsible for the stay of the person, or the person can choose to say, I am the one taking care of myself when I come. So you can indicate it, who is going to take charge of who, take care of the person. So you can indicate the person is going to take care of him or herself when they come. So because they have a good employment, self-employment job, like they are employed by someone and the salary is also good, then they can also apply to come. The company has to write the authorization letter stating that this is one of our worker, earns this amount, started working from when to when, and is just going for a visit to the husband or wife or father or mother, or will still come back. If the person is a student, then the school have to write the authorization letter, some results, and also your admission letter has to be present as well. Your agents can also put you through. I always mention that, so that they will get you the updated requirements as well. Times and events can change. Laws can change. So if that person is going to take responsibility when he or she comes, then the person can indicate it can be your wife or husband, but make sure that the marriage certificate has to be present. There must be a tie between you and the person you are bringing and you. Your own is just to bring the invitation. That one will take care of the rest responsibility. Like that means the agent now, who is going to help in this matter now, is going to book for a hotel reservation, stating that, okay, this is your wife, because you have indicated it, or husband, stating that, okay, he or she is going to take care of everything, responsibility of the stay, the feeding, the transportation. So that's why the agent is going to book for a hotel reservation, and also book for insurance, and also flight reservation certificate, and the person can get the yellow fever certificate from health ministry, okay, Ministry of Health. You understand? So that is that. Through that way, the person can come and visit you, even if you don't have a house. And if the person comes to visit you, if by then you have gotten someone who can give you residence, get you residence, put you in the house and register in that commune, get you residence, then no problem. You can take the person to Questura. You can take the person to Questura and tell the person, this is my wife, this is my husband, I want him or her to stay with me. That is family cohesion too. It's just that you don't have a house. That's why you only put the invitation that the person is going to take charge of his or her stay here, not you. But if you have a house, everything, a good job, then you can state that you are in charge, you are taking care of the person, so you are hosting the person in your house. But if you don't have the person, you are going to fill the form and state that the person is going to take care of him or herself. So that means the person is going to book for a hotel reservation. You don't have to pay. The hotel reservation, you don't have to pay, but some choose to pay. Let's say, if they can just deposit like 20 euro, 50 euro just to hold that room. Then the hotel will generate a receipt or something that says that, yes, we're expecting this visitor has made a little deposit. We have reserved the room for that particular date when the person is going to arrive. Okay? So you should know that as well. This is another method in case you don't have a house. Okay, you will say, if I don't have a house, I have hospitality. What if the person comes? How will I now make the person stay? Fine. You have hospitality. You can still take the person to Questura and say, this is my wife, this is my husband. I want him or her to stay with me. They could use that address and do the rest for the person to get sojourner through family cohesion. Then if it doesn't work out, Questura tell you, no, you must have residence, then take the person to a lawyer so that the lawyer could do something quickly about it, so that the person will stay with you. So if it's your children who are working, let's say they are schooling, you want to bring them in. If they are working, it's the same thing. They have to get their employment document things, their tax, something that shows that their boss is paying tax for them, tax certificate, and also authorization letter from the company with the company letter, heading, logo, stamp, everything. Companies are aware for traveling, they authorize. So your children can come through that way too. If they have someone that employ them with good pay, or you can put in money for them, no problem. They can come, and through there, they can stay with you too. But if they are schooling, the school have to put the authorization letter from the school with the school logo, stamp, everything. from the vice chancellor or the director, admission letter present. Agents can give you the updated information. Then they can come as well and join you. So I'm just telling you about family cohesion. If they are adopted children, the same thing. If you are going to take charge of them here, state it in the invitation letter, which you will be getting in CAF. State it there, so that when they come, just present their birth certificate, indicate that they adopted child or stepchild, indicate it there in the form. In case a DNA test will be required, which will be required, at least you indicated it, and you must have the letter of adoption. Then if someone is going to bring the child, letter of consent has to be written by you. Attach your ID card, codice fiscale, copy of your passport and sojourner to that letter, sign, so that the person can go with it without fear. The person can help you bring your child. But if you are going to bring that child, no problem. Since it's adopted from a motherless baby home, no problem. But if the child is adopted from a family, make sure the family will write authorization letter of consent that says, yes, they know, they are aware, you are taking the child, they gave out this child to you based on adoption, they give their full consent, blah, blah, blah. You are good to go. They can even attach their ID card, put in their phone number there, their email and address. And also if someone is going to help you to bring that child, make sure you put your address, phone number and email contacts. In case the police, immigration they doubt anything, the person can present it. Or you that is adopting, you are going there to bring that child, you can present it as a call up the parents. This is their signature, this is their address, this is their phone number, you can investigate. Or the motherless home, you have to indicate, they have to write their own letter too, to support. So if you are taking from a family member, friends, family member, then make sure the adoption certificate has to be properly done in the court. So a lawyer can guide you on that, how they could draft it, witnesses to sign, has to be there. From a motherless home, the same thing. You can also go to court to get alternative document too, which has to be documented well. They will bring their witness, you bring your witness, just in case the one they are giving you is fake, you know. But for them to operate in that country, I believe your country must have given them the authority. They are well registered. The country is aware of it. They have certificates to back it up. So that you don't have issues with the law here. So before you bring them, ask your lawyer which document will be required of me from this country. What does this country want? Because things could be updated. You understand? So through there you can bring in your stepchildren, adopted child. But remember, the certificates of adoption from the court, from the motherless baby home, all these documents have to be authenticated, translated to Italian and legalized. That's all. Then the agent book the rest. DNA test, someone can help you take them for the DNA test, or you can even travel and help them out in those things. And also, please, I repeat again, finally, which document will you be needing when doing the family cohesion? As of now, it's not much. Residence certificate, lo stato di famiglia, anagrafe section of your comune, you can get it. You can also get the housing suitability certificate, which is in the stato civile section of that comune. Idonita di alloggio, they call it. You can get it ready. Then you can also get your photocopy of your house contract, photocopy of your work contract, and photocopy of your sojourner, your ID card, codice fiscale, your health card, your original copy of CUD, original copy of your booster paga. Remember I said you can always get them back through CAF. Or your boss, the booster paga, you can tell your boss you need another copy. Those ones you have to try and put the originals, okay? So that's it. Then remember I said have good amount of money in your account. Good amount of money in your account when you want to do the family cohesion. Like 4K, 5K is okay. It's convincing that you have enough to take care of them, not just your monthly salary thing. You have extra, you are saving. You understand? So that is it. It's not much and it doesn't take much time. If you are fast about it, you get your own documents ready. Remember, your country's passport have to be ready. If you're a refugee, like asilo, you have to put in your documento de viaggio copies. If you're a subsidiary holder, titolo di viaggio copy, if they will allow it. But if you have the passport, no problem, you can also put it, your country's passport. Okay, so that is it. Things you need to know about cohesion, how it works. Very simple, right? It doesn't take time. It's not like family reunion where you have to wait and wait and wait and wait. So remember, if you're bringing your wife or husband, make sure there is marriage certificate. Even when you're doing the cohesion thing, make sure there's marriage certificate. And if it has been legalized, they can also maybe they are not even applying immediately. They have done the legalization, translation, everything. They can send you a copy of that marriage certificate so that you can take it to the Comune and Agrafe section and register it there. Go there and give it to them that this is your marriage certificate, you want to register it. Because their embassy have stamped on it, legalized it, they will record it for you. So you can equally send it back to them again so that they can use it and go for the submission date, and submit it. So that's why I said try to also register it here if you can. Very, very important. All right, so I will be stopping here for now. If you have any question, please you can ask in the comment section. Please like, follow me, subscribe, share. Thank you very much. I am always yours. Cheers. Bye-bye.